Okay, in this video I'm going to walk you through how to get set up to do a Google Hangout. In case you've never done that, you're going to need a few things in order for this to work. The first thing you're going to need obviously is a Google account, which basically means a Gmail account. All Google accounts are now connected through one login system, so as long as you have a Gmail account, you're good to go. The next thing you're going to want to make sure that you've gone through and set up your Google Plus profile. You don't have to completely fill it out or anything. You just want to make sure that you've activated the Google Plus profile, which you can do right through Gmail, and I'll walk through that in just a moment. The next thing is going to install the Hangout plugin, and I'll show you where to find that as well. Very simple to do. It's like 3 clicks and it's done. Then you need obviously a webcam and a microphone and a high-speed internet connection in order for this to work. So first thing is, once you have your Google account, if you've already got one, just log in, and then you'll see your name up here in the right. It's either going to say plus your name that you used when you signed up for the account, the Google account, or if you've got an older account and you have not activated the Google Plus portion of it, then it might say plus you, Y-O-U. Alright, and you want to click on that, and it's going to take you through this little a setup wizard, okay, where it'll ask you to put a picture, a profile image, which will show up here and on your profile like that is right there, and it will also ask you to fill out some details about yourself, where you work, where you live, that kind of stuff. You can skip all that if you'd like. If you don't plan on using Google Plus very much, you don't need to fill all that out. It will also suggest that you follow some other people, because remember, this is a social, Google Plus is a social network as well, so it will make some suggestions as to who you should follow and that kind of stuff. Once again, you can skip all that. It's not necessary for you to be able to use Google Hangouts. If you are planning on using Google Plus much, then I would suggest you spend some time filling out your profile, okay? Make it more inviting for others. Put your image in, that kind of stuff. But if you're just using it for Google Hangouts, you don't need to do that. So once you've done that, it'll bring you to your home screen here, and that's fine. The next thing you want to do is you just want to go over to google.com and just search for the Hangout plugin. So you see the Hangout plugin there, click on it, you'll see it's the first thing to come up. Alright, so this is it. This is the link for the Hangout plugin. So you want to click on that, and it's going to take you to this screen right here, and this is where you download the plugin. And it works on pretty much any browser, even from mobile devices, okay? And it's so once you click that, it will take a couple seconds for it to install, and then it will notify you when it's been installed. And I believe you have to restart the browser, close it, and just close it and open it up again, and then you're ready for a Hangout. The next thing obviously you're going to need is a webcam and a microphone. If you're using a laptop, sometimes it helps to have headphones, because a lot of the times laptops will, because the mic and the speakers are so close together, it will create an echo effect in the middle of a Hangout, which is quite annoying. So if you have a set of earphones or headphones, if you pop those in, plug those in, and put them in your ears, then it will prevent any feedback or echo effect, okay? So sometimes that's helpful. And obviously you're going to need a high-speed internet connection, and that's pretty much all you need to do. The next thing is when somebody goes to invite you to a Hangout, there's a couple things that you could do to speed up the process. One would be to give them your Gmail account address, email address, so that they can just invite you by email. Another way would be to go right here on the Google Plus page, up here where it says search for people, pages, or posts, and search for their name, and then go follow them or add them to your circles. So in this case, if I was to look for myself, my main profile, this is a secondary profile that I've set up, but if I was to look for myself, my name is Bradley Benner, so I'm going to start typing in Bradley Benner, and see, I've already added myself to this circle with this account. But it will pop up, and if you see the name in there, like for example, if I unfollow this, I want to walk you through this. So let's go back to the Google Plus home. Alright, so now if I come in here and I type in Bradley and start to type in Benner, you can see I'm popping up down here. You may be a little bit more difficult to find somebody that doesn't pop up near the top, but you just would click on their name once you find them, and it would take you to their profile, and then from there you would click add to circles, and then you'd put them in a corresponding circle, an appropriate circle, which you can always create new categories or new circles if you'd like. Okay, then once you do that, it'll make it easier for you to receive notifications from them when you go to set up for the Hangout. But again, the easiest way is to just send them, if somebody's going to invite you into a Hangout, just make sure they have your Gmail address that's associated with your Google Plus profile, and they can just email you the Hangout link or the invitation. Okay, and that's pretty much it for setting up, getting prepared for Google Hangouts. Just make sure that you have a Google account, you've activated Google Plus, then you come over here and you download and install the Hangout plugin, which you just go to google.com and type in Hangout plugin, and it'll be the first link, bring you over here, and then have a webcam, microphone, and a set of headphones if you're using a laptop especially, and a high-speed internet connection, and that's pretty much all you need to do. So this is Bradley Benner with How To SEO Tips.